a lean purse. She gon' to a dirt. They don't want pressure. Name it on the West fresher. BK with my fresher. See the texture. Money on head, bitch. Time I worth some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skin. Might beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000 from seminary.
And welcome to downtown Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. I know you're relaxed. It's now time to work.
305, my city, my city. This is one of my favorite stops on the road, Ed, and I'm sure the same applies to the visiting players.
No more time on the beach. It's time to hoop it up here in South Florida. Won by the Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Walker. Short jumper misses. Richardson to Whiteside. You've got to get that one to go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block. Miami's got it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Dragic to Wade. Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Gore on Dragic with the answer.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
Batum to Kemba Walker. And scores. Strong take.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Dragic. Dwayne Wade to Dragic. And draws the foul. So Hassan Whiteside will go to the line to shoot two.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Hassan Whiteside, couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. Nope, first one does not go.
Soft and buttery. Soft and buttery.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Hornets right now in possession. Walker to Nick Batum. Walker to Batum. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Wade to Dragic. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Walker into the front court. Down 4.
Screen.
Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air. Walker.
Right.
Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. To Nick Batum. Has a look. Rebound taken by Olynyk. To Richardson from long range. His first effort off the mark. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Here's a chance from long range. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic to Wade. Cody Zeller tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Short jumper won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Dwayne Wade to Whiteside. Slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Nick Batum. Time to shuffle things up.
I got him.
Wade to Dragic. Can't connect from in close. Charlotte basketball to Miles Bridges. Batum. Here comes the screen. Nikola Batum. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Dragic with the basketball. 10-4 is the score. Nothing going here on that drive. To Whiteside. Shot from the lane won't go. It goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Dragic into the front court. 10-6 our score. Josh Richardson missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Miles Bridges. Batum down low to Williams. From the painted area, won't go down. To Richardson.
Screen right.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 12-6 our score. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Charlotte with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Batum. Here comes the screen. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Batum cashes in. Well defended. He still finds a way.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Dragic with it. Leads 5. To Wade. Gets a shot up off the mark. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 5. Here comes the screen. To Walker. Baseline drive. Runner here, won't go. Dwayne Wade. Walker with the basketball. 5-point game. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Batum. Pass stolen by Miami.
I got ball. I got ball.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Walker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Batum to Kemba Walker. Beyond the arc for 3. Whiteside clears the board. Dragic with the basketball. Up 5.
Watch cut.
Shot, backs out.
Goran Dragic looking good. 4 for 5.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Walker knocks it down from mid-range.
Ed, here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Knocked loose. Parker into the front court. He'll run the offense. Runner here won't go down. It's the Heat with the possession. Waiters to Dragic. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Parker with it. Now down 6. To Miles Bridges. Parker. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Dragic to Waiters.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Watch the slip, watch the slip.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. To Waiters. Down to 5 on the 24.
Shot up. Oh, yeah, that's all.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Had a chance, but it's no good. He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Waiters. Goran Dragic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Screen coming. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dragic into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside. He'll put it up at the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time to count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Waiters. Take stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in, and he buries it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Miles Bridges to Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker to Miles Bridges. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. To Dragic. Curling inside. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Hornets have the basketball. Parker.
Defense, let's go.
To Miles Bridges.
Watch that back door.
The Heat secure the rebound. Waiters. count the bucket for 2.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Screen coming.
What's up, me and you?
Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Dragic with it. Up by 6. Waiters to Dragic. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Off him, don't touch it.
That ball's out of bounds, off the Hornets. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Deep 2 there, won't go. The follow won't go either.
I got ball.
No, I missed a short one there. Dragic with the basketball. Up 6 to Waiters. To Whiteside. Not that time.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. Hey, check up.
Has a look. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
Ed, it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark. Richardson to Whiteside. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Miles Bridges. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Miles Bridges at the line. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dragic into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Richardson. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down to Dragic. For 3, he was all over him. To Nick Batum.
Left.
The Hornets with 4 to shoot to Batum. Lets it fly from long range. Nick Batum forcing that one. No good. Dragic with it. Leads 4.
I got something for him. Hey, match up.
Richardson to Waiters. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a chance. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And count the basket inside.
That's a bucket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
I got this D on him.
Won't go. To Wade. To Dragic. Screen coming.
Hey, big screen right there. Big
Dragic
screen.
to Wade.
Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Gore on Dragic with the answer.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocked loose. From the outside, no good.
Let's go. Let's play deep. Play deep.
To Dragic. Baseline drive. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Who gonna do this, man?
Here comes the screen. To Nick Batum.
Watch that back door.
Shot clock winding down. Has a look. He buries it off the step back.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Miami with the basketball. Dragic to Richardson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Batum. Nothing going here on that drive. Batum. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Nikola Batum at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Miami's got it.
I'm on D. I got ball.
Dragic to Wade. Here comes the screen. Wade to Dragic. 5 to shoot for Miami.
Cutter.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Dwayne Wade at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Right now, down 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Dragic to Wade.
Pick.
5 seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot misses for Wade.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Walker. Off the assist.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Richardson. Knocks it down off the step back.
Go, boy, catch me out.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 5. Four three. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Walker. Here comes the screen. Parker to Kemba Walker. Pulled down by Whiteside. Dragic with the basketball. Up 5 to Richardson. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Walker. Screen coming. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Walker to Parker. Fires the 3. Rebound taken by Olynyk.
I got ball. This is all me.
Match up, match up, match up.
Has a chance. Can't connect. From 18 feet at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Heat with the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat
put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Hornets are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scores. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Walker with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Screen coming. Walker. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Cody Zeller has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
When I get up, right back to you.
He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Waiters. Here comes the screen. Dwayne Wade goes to the right side. To Wade. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Fires the 3. Textbook defense. Walker into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And abuses the rim with the big finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. It's rebounded by Whiteside. Dragic into the front court. Lead stands at 7. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Dwayne Wade, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed them both. Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 7.
Watch that cutter. I got the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Parker.
Wait on it. On your lap. Here he comes.
5 to shoot. Parker. Tony Parker. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Waiters. Shakes free and hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Hornets right now in possession.
I got him.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Waiters to Dragic. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Waiters. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Bridges up to block the shot.
Sent him. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot.
Good shot, baby.
Goes 2 for 2.
Get it, shoot it again.
Dragic with it. Leads 5. To Waiters. From long range, and he hits.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Shot from the lane won't go. Short jumper off the mark. Into the front court, it's Walker. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Short jumper won't fall. To Whiteside. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 16, James Johnson.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Dragic with the basketball. Up 6. To Waiters. Dion Waiters. Now 4 for 9.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Walker. Down low to Williams. Good. Off a spin.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Screen coming. Waiters to Dragic. Whiteside. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Rebound comes to Miami. To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Dragic into the front court. His team up by 7. To Waiters. Driving right to the basket. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Walker with the basketball. Right now, down 7. To Nick Batum. Walker. Here comes the screen. To Kemba Walker. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. To Waiters.
Big pick right there.
Dragic to Waiters. Beyond the arc for 3. Dion Waiters, not sure why he was left that open, hits the 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. Dragic with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Dion Waiters trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead.
Pick up, pick up.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it come. Be alert.
On your right, on your right.
Can't miss those. It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Sizing up the defense. Locked in for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The pass set it all up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Down low to Williams. Scores from the post.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
I got him. Here we go.
To Waiters.
Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters. To Dragic. 5 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Charlotte has the board.
I got it. Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up. Dia. Screen come. Screen come. Wait on.
Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. The screen sets him up for 2.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dragic into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Waiters. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away. 4th this contest.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Dragic to Waiters. Dragic. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen.
Just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Anderson into the game for the Charlotte Hornets. Number 0, 1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Ryan Anderson, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's no good. Great defense.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Waiters.
My ball here. My ball. Wait on it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down low to Williams. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Marvin Williams at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good.
Way to shoot it.
And he makes them both. He'll let one fly from half court. Quarter comes to an end, and the Heat right now are feeling good. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Charlotte basketball. Walker to Batum. Here comes the screen. Batum to Parker. Batum to Miles Bridges. Lets it fly from long range. Contested shot. Miles Bridges off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Dragic to Richardson. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession.
I got him.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
And abuses the rim with the big finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Coming right back to you.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Dragic. To Wade. Can't connect from in close.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Whiteside. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Walker to Parker. Deep left corner. Batum to Parker. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. To Dragic. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Batum.
Watch that cutter.
Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Block up, block up. Here he comes.
I got him.
Richardson to Dragic. Wade to Dragic. Going to launch beyond the arc, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Walker into the front court. Down a bundle. Screen coming. Batum. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
My ball, my ball.
Here comes the screen. Walker. Pass stolen by Miami.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dwayne Wade to Whiteside. Cashes in for two.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Walker. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you.
Hey, back door, watch that back door.
Walker. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Kemba Walker with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Counted at the line. Miami with the basketball. Wade. Probing the defense. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down big. To Miles Bridges.
Watch the cutter, man. Hey, box out. You all right.
Doesn't get the bounce. Dragic with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. And counted at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Walker. That ball's out of bounds off the Hornets. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Flash at the controls.
I got him.
Short jumper won't go down. Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Screen.
To Miles Bridges.
Screen on your right.
The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead.
Hey, coming left.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Parker to Miles Bridges. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Parker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. Miami secures the rebound. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Whiteside. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Screen coming. Hassan Whiteside rejects it. Make that 7.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. Miles Bridges. Trying to cash in. Parker can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Whiteside. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Miles Bridges to Nick Batum.
Right.
Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Yeah, just me and you, 93. Let's go. What you got?
Dragic. That's out. Last touch by Goran Dragic. Charlotte with the basketball. To Miles Bridges.
Hey. Screen.
Probing the defense. To Miles Bridges.
Watch the cutter coming through.
Parker. 4-3. Whiteside clears the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The Heat with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat got themselves a win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scorers, the Miami Heat. The Charlotte Hornets put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. The Hornets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Assists.
The Miami Heat were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.